Hi guys, I'm gonna do cycle 2, week 22. Math is the commutative law. And we're gonna go like this. Guys, you need to be quiet. The commutative law for addition. The commutative law for addition. A plus B equals B plus A, the commutative law for addition. The commutative law for multiplication. The commutative law for multiplication. A times B equals B times A, because order doesn't matter. All right, Latin is the same. So we're gonna just play a game in class with what we've already been doing with Latin. Science, what are some ways light is observed? Some ways light is observed are reflection, and we're gonna look into a mirror, refraction, and we're gonna bend the mirror like this, because in refraction, like you think about light entering water and how images get really distorted in the water. It's because the light is going from the air to the water. It distorts the image. So we're gonna kind of like distort the image is the idea there. Spectrum, we're gonna go like this because I want this to remind you of like a prism where white light comes into it, like a crystal, or water sometimes can act like a prism. And then it separates it into all the colors like in a rainbow, okay? So spectrum, wave, okay, particle. All right, coordinating conjunctions. We have like a chant, like a cheerleader chant, and I want you to remember that by, it's the fanboys, like we're fans, okay? So it goes, we are the fanboys, we are the fanboys, the mighty, mighty fanboys, the mighty, mighty fanboys, for and nor but, for and nor but, or yet so, or yet so. The coordinating conjunctions. And so what we're gonna do for this is I'm gonna say the first part and they're gonna echo back to me. So I'll say, we are the fanboys, and then they'll say, we are the fanboys, the mighty, mighty fanboys, the mighty, mighty fanboys. Oh, for and nor but, for and nor but, or yet so, or yet so. And then all together we'll say the coordinating conjunctions. Okay, for timeline, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. This is American Sign Language K. The Korean War. We're making a big M. Martin Luther King Jr. and the Civil Rights Movement. We're gonna say like we're picketing, like we're holding a sign. Jim and Elizabeth Elliot. This is the American Sign Language E. And then we're gonna say missionaries to Ecuador. And Ecuador is also an E, but I will just say Jim and Elizabeth Elliot, missionaries to Ecuador. The Antarctic Treaty, like our peace sign, the Antarctic Treaty. And then we're gonna keep this up and say the Vietnam War, like the V, the Vietnam War. And then we're gonna say US astronauts walk on the moon. And for walk on the moon, we're gonna just do like, jump around the moon like this. Okay? Okay, for history, tell me about the fall of communists. I don't remember the exact tune, but this is the hand motions we're gonna do. In 1908, this is 8, right? 89, so 89, the communist dictators began to fall in Eastern Europe. When, and we're gonna add a big S, Soviet General Secretary Gorbachev, and we're gonna make a G for Gorbachev, refused to send them military aid. So, in 1989, the communist dictators began to fall in Eastern Europe when Soviet General Secretary Gorbachev refused to send them military aid. You can feel like you're shooting the gun. Okay, so for geography, we're doing Oceania this week, and we're gonna draw Oceania the elephant. And it's basically a drawing of the elephant that fits perfectly over Oceania on the graph. So you can see on mine that I've already drawn The body and the legs are Australia. The ear is Papua New Guinea. Indonesia is this part of the head and the trunk that comes out this way, since this branch of Indonesia really sweeps up this way. So it's kind of like the trunk. And then don't forget New Zealand is the tail over here. And so when we do it, I'm just gonna erase it and redo it for you guys. Hold on a second. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, okay, let's draw Oceania the elephant. The body and the legs are Australia. The ear is Papua New Guinea. The head and the trunk are Indonesia. Don't forget the tail, New Zealand. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna draw Oceania the elephant. Have a good week.